Well, g'day everybody and welcome back to Out of Awe for another episode for this week. Just watching some of that drop in and it seems to be working kind of well. I don't think it's fallen through there, and it does seem to be running through here, although quite sporadically. But I had to do it. I was so excited about all of the new processing equipment and all that type of stuff that I've opted into the beta. And surprisingly enough, what I did was I did a backup of all my save files and all that type of stuff. And just in case all of this changed and became a little bit of a problem, but it didn't. So we're going to probably fiddle around with that a little bit and maybe make ourselves another... why am I so far away on this? Oh, zoom. And probably make ourselves just fiddle around a little bit with the whole production facility stuff here, with the new stuff, and check it out just to sort of give it a go, you know. Might just give this a little bit of a run through here first, if I can. There we go. Just clean this up a little bit. That'd be good. Not that we're going to use that. I mean, everything's like all of the production's changed and stuff, and we now need to generate electricity and stuff like that as well, which is going to be really, really interesting. But what I don't want to do initially is get rid of the existing plant here. Not yet anyway. So what we could do to try and avoid that at this point in time, because it is still working, is we can probably sort of start replacing some of this and see how we go, and maybe build another production area here and sort of see what happens. And what we could do, even if we wanted to, was we could end up putting some columns over and dropping over and connecting into this existing one. I want to keep all of this in here for now, but only for now, because a lot of stuff has changed and a lot of stuff in the production has changed. So we're going to work a fair bit of it out together. I did watch a split in two video about the new changes and stuff, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just waiting for that stuff to stop pumping out. I'm guessing no, it still hasn't stopped pumping out. So what we might do is just go up and see what we've got production wise, because I don't know why everything's so far away. It's just part of the change in the game files and stuff, I think. So let's head back. Let's head up top and see what we've got up there. The only thing that what we should actually do as well is grab some more of our ores here as well. Silicon, platinum, and I might actually... oh crap! No. I might actually sell off this dirt. You can see it's moving in really, really slowly. Got some more gravel there, which we'll sell off because we need the money. Iron and aluminium, and we'll leave our coal just setting itself up in there for now, or storing itself in there for now. Let's head upstairs and see what we've got production wise. Oh, we'll just scrape the edge of the open pit there. There we go. So it's going to be pretty interesting. I have got this stuff moved up here for the future, when we're going to start pulling all of that coal out, which will be fine. Throw this through, head through here. That's right. We've got a whole pile of stuff down here now, haven't we? Moving around and operating, which is really, really cool. What have we got happening in here? We've got copper. Do we have any more copper ore in here? Yes, we do. So there's the copper ore. The toolbar now is up the top here as well, so that's pretty cool. Do we need to... yes, we do. We need to get some more of that stuff happening. Things have changed just a little bit in there, which is perfectly fine. This is all of our iron ore, so let's Let's get some more of that iron ore in there. I don't think there was any more of it there because we're sort of working on our new tunnel. So let's get some more iron happening there and get that processing. What are we doing in here? We are also doing iron ore in here, so let's keep that going. Lovely. And we're doing some silver in here. We do have some more silver ore, but not much. So we'll just throw that in there. That is working away. Aluminium in here. Do we have aluminium? We've got platinum here. I can't remember actually extracting platinum out of the ground here before. So we're going to need to throw some more iron in here, which we can grab not out of there, but we can grab out of here. We'll grab those and keep producing steel. So we're going to need to throw that iron up there and continue to produce steel in here like so. That's going good. So we'll keep hold of the steel. I will grab this stuff because I really do need to start selling some of this stuff off as well. I might sell some iron, I think. Might sell some iron ore. And there's the aluminium, and we don't have anything producing gold at the moment. What we may do is throw that gold ore in there and cancel these. And we might do gold and then a bit of silver, because we are going to pull some more silver out anyway. Okay, beautiful. That's good. This is the new interface, which is the mining OS. It's kind of like a tablet, and it gives you your links to all of your applications that you can use in here, which is fantastic. So there's the store. You can still use the same shortcuts and stuff as well. So if we go into sell, I want to sell you off. I want to sell the dirt off. I want to sell that off. The gravel, which is going to give us a little bit of money. I'm going to sell off the silver. We're selling this stuff off because we need the money. We desperately need the money, and we'll sell that iron ore off as well because we've got plenty of that. Is there anything else that we want to sell? I can't see any there. Well, there's one piece of coal in there. What's the point in having that? Platinum we're going to hold on to because I need to work out what we're going to do with that at some point in time. So there's nothing else there to sell, but let's move in to the new production stuff. So at the moment, everything's changed on now that they've got the tablet running here, and you can see what you can see some of the stuff that they've got factory wise. This is all of the new stuff. So power cables, generators, all of that type of stuff is in here. Solar panels. Look at that, even wind turbines and stuff, which you can eventually use, which is going to be really, really cool. So we're going to set that stuff up. Production wise, we've got wash plants, trommels, sluice boxes, shaker screens, jaw crushers, all of that stuff. Then we've got conveyors, which are larger hoppers now, as well as these jewel hoppers, which any material goes in and any material comes out. So that's really, really cool. It's got double outputs there, which are really, really good. So they'd probably be good to, well, they probably wouldn't mount in the ground because of how low they are. Look, one of the things that I'm really excited about, guys, and sorry if I ramble a little bit here, is I'm really excited about this. Got some smaller downs and some larger downs, and we've got the same with the ups and stuff now. We also have a merger, and I'm really, really happy about that because I think that's something that we really, really desperately needed. And as you can see, 4x4, 8x4, so we've got quite a bit of really cool stuff here now that allows us to, instead of being restricted to having to go to one height, we can actually change and adjust the height that we're going to when we're sort of lifting our stuff up. The other thing that we do have, which is fantastic, is elevators. 1, 2, I'm going to purchase 2 of those elevators straight off the bat, and they'll work in sort of, as opposed to doing this, we can actually use the elevators, which will, if we click on there, it'll put any material in and it'll lift it up and move it out, which is fantastic. Okay, that's an 8-meter elevator. We're going to need some storage, so we're going to need 2 of those for starters. We've got a splitter here as well, which splits material and runs it off in 2 different directions, which is very similar to the splitters that we had existing that we've got in the ground. Now I can't find any of the old stuff that we have in the ground either, so which is pretty interesting. Right, so we're going to buy 1, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. How much money do we have left? We've got 370 grand. What I do want to do is we want to buy a couple of lefts, a couple of rights. We want to buy, and we're going to fiddle with this as we go, all right? So we're going to sort of work it out as we go. Probably going to need a chute. We may need 1 of those. And production-wise, we're going to need a coal screen. We're going to need a cone crusher. So the cone crusher, crushed rock in and gravel out. So that's going to be sort of at the end of something. The froth floater basically takes tailings out of the bottom. Not sure what tailings are used for at the moment. So you get gravel coming in and then it's sort of, so we're going to get 1 of those. But we'll work that out as we go. The cone crusher, yep, the cone crusher was crushed rock and gravel, so that goes near the end of the thing. The jaw crusher takes blasted rock and solid rock, turns it into crushed rock. So we're going to need that, and we're going to need to work this out as we go. The shaker screen takes any material in. It moves your blasted rock and crushed rock out, and it brings all of the stuff out the bottom, so all of the other stuff that we're using. So we're probably going to buy 1 of those as well. A wash plant. Now there's 2 different types of wash plants. There's the wash plant here, which you pay dirt goes in and all of this stuff comes out. We're going to buy 1 of those. But then there's also a sluice box. And the sluice box pay dirt goes in and it actually stores the materials inside it. So you don't have to go to, and then ejects dirt. So you don't have to go to, so you don't have to send it to storage because it actually stores it in there. I don't know how much storage it actually has. So, but all of this is going to require power to run. Here's our trommel, any material, all that stuff, and the pay dirt, and the dirt and the pay dirt goes out the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 1 of these, the trommel as well. And the trommel's open now as well, so that's really, really cool. So there you go. That's that. Power-wise, what we probably really need to do, if we can afford it, is get, for now, we probably need to, there's only 1 generator, so we're going to grab that. That's 32 grand. And then what we're going to need is probably, I'm not sure exactly which ones are the ones that we are going to need. So let's see. 1 power cable connection, power consumption 100 kilowatts. Oh, so they actually affect conveyor speed as well, which is really, really cool. So I'm not sure which ones we're going to need to do here. Power efficiency 2 times. I like how they've done them in blueprint mode as well. This it's all looking really, really good. Then we've got smaller generators. I took the largest generator. And then what we want to do is get ourselves some, probably some of these. 1, probably want to get maybe 4 of those for now. it's not letting me buy it because I don't have any room in my inventory, which is fair enough. So just wondering whether there's anything in there that I can sell at the moment, but there's not. So we're going to have to head downstairs and start putting all of this stuff together. Right, here we go. So I think primarily at the moment we're pulling pay dirt out of this mine. Let's not drive over the edge, which I probably will do. I've noticed a little bit of a glitch in sort of performance as well, but I don't know whether that's because it's everything's sort of loading in and stuff, which it probably is at this point in time. So we'll sort of sort that out as we go. Okay, lovely. Park this fella over here. Now we know for a fact that everything over here is aligned. So everything on both sides of here is aligned. All of that stuff that we've put in there is all aligned on the grid with this stuff. Not necessarily height-wise, but that doesn't matter. So because we can actually manipulate stuff now, which is really, really good. So what I'm going to start doing, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that there and that there, because what I want to do, I may even remove that, I think, and we'll get in there. We'll move this fella out of the way for now. There we go. It's a bit bumpy here, but that should be all right. Throw him there. They've also obviously moved the I don't know whether we can move the location of the GPS that's up in the top right hand side there now, but we may be able to. So the first thing that we're going to do, let's start working with this. We're going to need a conveyor left, I believe. So we're going to need to move that up to here and throw that in there like that. What we may need to do actually first is probably bring in a, where's our 2 times? That's our 4 times down. Didn't we have a 2 times down, or was I dreaming? I might have been dreaming. There's the left. There's the concrete block and the storage. Left and right. It may be this one. Let's check this out and see how high this goes. No, that's going down. We need up, you idiot. Let's go into the store, looking conveyors, and we need up, not down. So there's up. Let's buy 1, 2 of those, and I'll put those in there instead. Where's the ups? We can't buy them because I don't have enough space, do I? Hang on a sec. Let's go and put some stuff in here. Too much stuff. I'm going to put that in. I'm going to store that. I won't store those. I'm going to store those for now. That and that I'll put in there. The steel blocks I'll put in there. And the walls I'll put in there as well. And the ramps, I think, because we don't need any of those either. So that might help us. That might help us to begin with. Let's go into here. Let's get 1, 2 of those. We'll go into our inventory and we'll put the ups. They're down. We want to put the ups in there. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. They went in there anyway. Cool. Right there. So these are a little bit smaller and give you the opportunity now to actually not go quite as high as what you would normally do. So we're going to throw that conveyor on there. Look at that. They're actually conveyors now, which is really, really cool. We're going to have to squeeze our machine in here, but we should be all right. We might even rebuy the smaller machine for this tunneling because he's pretty big. So, all right. So what we want to do then is we want to go from there. We're actually drawing a lot of We're actually drawing a lot of probably pay dirt out of this, but we are going to eventually be drawing quite a bit of copper as well. So we're going to go. We're going to put a trommel in. We're definitely going to put a trommel in here. Now I think we might be high enough, but I reckon we're probably better off putting in another up like that in there, and then we'll grab our trommel and we'll put our trommel in there. So our trommel's going to go in there, because what'll happen now is we should be able to get in. Should we be able to get in that side? Maybe not. We'll have to see how we go. So what's going to happen with our trommel now is, with the trommel, if I go back into here, because this is the best place to look at it, we got the material coming in the top. It's going through the trommel. Out of the chute, all of this stuff's coming. Out of the bottom, our dirt and our pay dirt are coming out. So what we want to do there is we want to go a left in there to bring that out like so. And this is going to do all of our pay dirt. So we probably want to purchase ourselves another left conveyor as well. Where are we? Left. We'll grab another left. And we'll throw that in here like that. We will actually build up underneath this as well. I want to actually make it look relatively decent, but for now, I just want to try and get it sort of done. So we've got dirt and pay dirt coming out of here. So what we want to do with our pay dirt is we need to actually wash it off. So we're sort of running out of room here. So to do our pay dirt, I believe we need a shaker screen. No, not a shaker screen. A wash plant. Pay dirt goes into the wash plant, and dirt, gold, and diamond come out. So we need that. So we already have a wash plant. I believe we bought one. Where are you? Right there. Yes, we did. Let's move him up to there. I'm not sure how big he's going to be. He's going to be pretty large, so we may need to go up again, which is fine. We can do that. So we can purchase another couple of ups in regards to the conveyors. So I think we'll grab another couple of those. I kind of like the smaller ones. I'm really glad that they've put them in here, to be honest. We'll throw a wash plant in there, and out of there, we're going to need, I don't think a storage will snap right on the end of that, and it will snap right on the end of that. So we'll go straight into a storage there. So that's going to put in our gold ore, and sorry, there we go. So that wash plant is going to give us our gold ore, diamond, silicon, and ruby, and any dirt that's kind of left over as well. And that'll go into that storage facility there. I don't think we're going to... I'm going to need to work out how we can... like that. We can do it like that. That'll be good. Let's go over the top here and see if we can throw that in there. Like so. That'll help that out, because I want to make sure, as I said, I want to sort of make sure that we're sort of supporting stuff, and that we have a little bit more realism, because I've got stuff kind of just hanging in midair over there, which is probably not good. So we'll grab that out. We'll throw another one in there like that, and from there we'll just grab one in there so that we can put one under there and one under there. We'll bring this forward a little bit, but what we'll do is I'll remove some of them. So we'll get our number 5 out and we'll remove that and that. Probably that and that. Get rid of that, which is good. And we'll probably get rid of some of the stuff over here as well. Get rid of you and you and you. And then that makes it look a little bit more stable. I want to keep everything looking kind of stable. You know, just for a little bit of realism. I know that we don't have to and we can have everything just running in the air, but that's fine. So I'll just keep running this stuff along. There and there and there and there and there. Oh, no. Okay, so we need to get rid of that. Oh, crap, you idiot. Okay, so we'll get rid of... No, you dumbass. Did it again. Throw you in there. Grab you. No, grab the storage, not the elevator up. And we'll throw you in there. Cool. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of that one as well. And we'll get rid of that. And that, and then we'll probably leave that stuff there. So we might even actually bring that out at some point as well, right out the side when we've got a little bit more money. Okay, cool. So that's so that takes care of our pay dirt, which is really, really good. So everything else that goes through the trommel at the moment is, well, we've got absolutely everything else that goes through the trommel pretty well. So we've got blasted rock, crushed rock, gravel, and we've got all of our ores as well. So that's okay. We've got rid of the pay dirt, which is going to give us our gold ore, which is fantastic. So now what we want to do is we want to sort out the coal. And that's where we've got the coal screen here. Any material goes in the top, coal comes out at the bottom. So that's the, oh, no, don't do that. So that's the next, step that we're going to take, which is find our coal screen. Bring that up there. We're going to bring I might bring a right and I might bring a left in as well. If we have any left, which we don't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So let's bring our coal screen in, and our coal screen's going to sit basically here. But I think what we probably want to do, just for the aesthetics' sake, I can't say that word at the moment, is we want to bring in a single. Do we have a single in here? I'm pretty sure that we do. I can't see one there. So I might buy I'm just going to buy them as we go as well, so that we don't so that I don't end up with a whole lot of stuff. Where are we? Single. We've got rights and lefts. We've got straight 1 times. So we'll grab that. And with the straight 1 times, should be here. Oh, we did have. They were right in front of my face. So we'll throw a straight right there like that. Then we will go up like so. Then we will put our coal screen in there like that. Now, out of the bottom of our coal screen is where we need the storage for. And this is where I think a right will do it. Yes, it will. And that is where we need another storage. And that storage is going to store all of our coal. So let's get some stuff in the ground. Let's get some. Come on, can you get in there? There we go. Let's get some. There we go. Can we get that out there? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Throw you in there. Bring you out to here like that. So that we can throw that under there. That'll be all right. Beautiful. Okay, happy with that. That looks all right. That's kind of almost need to have another one sitting in there, don't we? Just to make it look a little bit more real. Okay, lovely. So we'll get that out. And then what we should be able to do is throw some more in here. You bugger. Can we get in there or not? It's going to be a little bit hard to get in there, isn't it? It's going to be very hard to get in there. Maybe we have to go from this end here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Run that through there. Till the end here. We'll grab this fella again and we'll get rid of that. I kind of feel like we almost need that stuff there, don't we? We'll get rid of you as well. So we're running out of that. Okay, beautiful. So we've separated our coal. Out of the coal separator, we are going, where are we? Coal screen. So we've got coal coming out, going into storage. We've got all that material coming in. We don't have pay dirt or anything. We probably could have done this straight off the bat, but we've separated the pay dirt and stuff, put it into a wash plant. So we have all of this stuff. So now what we want to do is we want to separate the gravel and the crushed rock, which is going to be a thing. So to separate crushed rock and gravel, we require, I think that's for gravel, shaker screen, any material, blasted rock, crushed rock, and coal. So we're going to put a shaker in now, and then all the other stuff will come out the other side. So gravel and everything, but I don't know whether we've got any gravel. So let's actually go back into there. So we're going to need our shaker screen, which is right there. We may need another conveyor up, I believe. We probably could. I mean, we could elevate it if we wanted to. We've got a couple of elevators there. That's down. We didn't need the down ones, did we? So I need to buy another couple of ups. Conveyors, and we need conveyor up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll grab some of those, and then we'll just throw these in here just for now, and then we can take them out. I'll actually buy some more of that. Where are we? Buildings, rough concrete. Let's buy 20 of those, which will be 46 grand just for now. Production right there, and then I'll just I'll keep moving these along like this for now. There we go, and move you into there. Cool. Okay, so shaker screen. Let's get our shaker screen in. Let's do a conveyor up. Let's get our shaker screen into there like so. Shaker screen is going to, again, I'm going to check this just to make sure because I am pretty new. Blasted rock and crushed rock is coming out the front. Everything else is going out the back, right? So what we probably want to do there is get ourselves a conveyor left, I think. Do we have any more conveyor left? So I'm probably looking at them. You're probably screaming at me. Yeah, they're right there, Simi. They're right there. No, can't find them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here and I'm going to buy one, two of those. Conveyor left is now in the thing there. Cool. That's going to go into there. And then we're going to have another storage. So we need to buy another 2 storages. Production. No. Conveyors. Elevators. Storage is down the bottom. 1, 2 of those. So let's throw another storage in there, which is going to put everything else in there. Everything else is going in there. So fix that up there. Like so. Get that in there. Like that. Like so. Lovely. Chop you out because we don't need you. Chop you out because we don't need you. Okay, so everything else is going in there, and what's coming out of our shaker should be blasted rock and crushed rock. Again, I'm referring to our drawings just because, yeah, I'm getting used to this. It's the first time I've actually ever done this. So everything else will come out of there and be stored. Coal, blasted rock, and crushed rock will come out of here, which is fine. We're storing all of our ores in there. So all we need to do now is run our blasted and crushed rock through the cone crusher. Crushed rock goes in and gravel comes out. The froth floater, gravel comes in and ores come out. If we want to go that way, but I'm holding on to gravel. I don't know whether that kills gravel. Where are we? Jaw crusher, blasted rock, solid rock into crushed rock. So our jaw crusher goes in first. And then our cone crusher. Right. Let's go back into here. We do have a jaw crusher in here. Right there, which goes in first. Where are we going to put that? Probably there for now. Jaw crusher. And then we're going to have to put our cone crusher in. So let's throw another conveyor up. Actually, let's go left. Let's go right. Like that. Let's bring our jaw crusher. Let's bring that up. We'll bring our jaw crusher in here. Like so. Then we will bring that. We've got space here. We've got space here. So our jaw crusher will bring our blasted and solid rock in and turn it into crushed rock. And our cone crusher will take the crushed rock and turn it into gravel. So we'll go back into here. Got the cone crusher there. And I think we should be able to run straight off of that. Like so. Is that correct? It should be correct, actually. And then probably another. I don't think we have another left. All right. So we may have to go straight into one of these and relocate our fuel. There we go. And that as well. Cool. We'll try and lock that in there. Like so. Bring that in. Put that in there. And mess that up. There we go. Lovely. All right. And bring you in there. Bring you out there. Should be able to walk through here. And we might have just enough of these, I reckon. Like so. Just enough of these to throw one in there. One under there like that. And I believe that will process everything that we need. But we're going to need to test it out, obviously, aren't we? Which we are going to do in the next episode. I believe I've got everything that we need to store everything that we need. I'm going to need to put some stairs over the back here because we can't get over the back there. And I'm also going to have to probably take a little bit of this out because that's actually stressful. There we go. So we'll have to do the, we're going to have to do the big test in the next episode, I think. But I think that it should work. I think that it should work. And then if that does work, what we're going to do is we'll start pulling all of this stuff apart. And, well, we can actually pull this horrific mess apart now anyway. So we'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. And you as well. Now, I wonder what they go into your inventory as. They go into your inventory as the normal stuff. So that's really, really cool. So there you go. It looks complex, but I think it's going to work. I really think it's going to work. I think we're going to have our gravel come out of there. We're going to have all of our ores come out of there. We're going to have stuff come out of there. I don't know what stuff. And we're going to have our, probably our, oh, that'll be gold and stuff like that. That'll be our gold ore and stuff coming out of there because it'll run through that wash plant. The only other thing that we need to do, guys, is we need to throw in, and I know this episode is drawing out a little bit longer, but it's because I really wanted to sort of, you know, go through this as we go through it, as I go through it as well, like sort of go through it with you guys and sort of sort everything out and work everything out. So what we're going to do is we've got our power generator, and did I buy the small power ones? I didn't buy the small power ones. So we're going to have to throw our power generator down as well. And I think what we're going to do is probably, no, I don't want to go into text chat, but I've never done that before, but that's pretty cool. We're going to have to bring some of these out, and I think we'll bring them out. Where are we going to put it? Put it in here, I think. So we'll throw these 4 in, and we'll sit our power generator up on top there. If we can. Like that. We'll probably need, what, another 5 of those. So I'll quickly grab another 5 rough concrete blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running out of cash really, really quickly. We'll throw that and that in there. There we go. Okay, so that's our power generator. What we need to do is add fuel into here. So I don't know if I put this fuel tank here, will that automatically add fuel to it or not? Possibly not. I don't think that it'll automatically generate fuel. So we're going to have to get ourselves a fuel truck as well. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. So there's our fuel. There's our generator, which is sitting right there, which is fantastic. And we need to purchase power. We need to purchase these guys. Now, I'm not exactly sure how many of these and how well they work. So that says that it gives one cable connection, 100 kilowatts of power consumption. Our conveyors, or our even the production machines, what are they using? 55 kilowatts. So we're going to need a fair bit, aren't we? We're going to need a fair bit of power. Now, how do we do that? That's a good question. This one, power consumption 500 kilowatts. This one here, 200 kilowatts. Let's buy two of these and just see if we can get them. Let's see if we can get them working. How much money do we have? Not much money left, actually. Buildings, rough concrete. I need two more of those. So we'll throw one in there. We'll throw one in here. I'm not exactly sure how well these work, so put him in there. Put him in there, and then we've got that power there. So, and we may actually need one of those over here to get it working. So I don't think I purchased any power poles, did I? Did I purchase any power poles? No. So I've got a lot of stuff that I need to sell off as well, which I will do in the next episode. We'll see if we can get this beast fired up, and see how she runs. It looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. I love the stuff that they've done here now with these elevators going up into storage facilities, and all of that type of stuff. It's just, I very much like it. I very, very, very much like it. So we're going to keep fiddling with this stuff as we go. And as I said, we're going to change all of this around as well. So, like for example, these ones here, if we take that out and that out, we have straight threes and straight fours. There's straight threes, there's straight twos, and get rid of these orange pylons, and we've got some straight ones there. So we can actually start converting all of this stuff to these ones now. I think that will be a straight two in there. Yeah, it will. So we'll be able to sort of start converting everything here to that, which should be okay. Should be okay. Whether it is or not, don't know, but there you go. And that'll also allow us the ability to, is that a 4 that goes in there? Yeah, it is. That'll also allow us the ability to see what's see all the stuff rolling along the top of the conveyors. And I'm so glad they brought these conveyors in. It's really, really cool. But there you go, guys. That is a very, very, very long episode. I know that it's a very, very long episode, but I was very, very excited about getting this up and running and moving into the beta and trying it out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hit like down below if you've enjoyed it. Thank you everybody for your comments. And all of your help in this. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate every single view, like, and comment. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you all in the next episode of Out of All. Bye for now.